As President Bush's administration comes to an end, the pardon requests are flowing in. So far, Mr. Bush has pardoned 171 of the over 2,000 people who have applied for the pardon. So who from the business world might be asking for a pardon, and how does it work? Brian Poe is the founder and CEO of ClearMyRecord.com, a website dedicating to helping people wipe their criminal records clean, and the author of a guide to expungements and pardons. Brian, good morning.
Good morning.
So walk me through, I guess there's two different things here. There's a pardon and there's a commutation. What is the difference?
Sure. A pardon is for people who have actually finished their sentence, and it helps relieve the civil disabilities that come along with conviction. Commutation is for people that are actually in prison currently and trying to get their sentence either reduced or ceased altogether.
So who are the top three white-collar presidential pardon picks that are being discussed?
Well, right now, Conrad Black is a hot topic. He was charged with mail fraud and obstruction of justice, basically gave himself and others unauthorized bonuses. The big issue with Conrad is the obstruction of justice charge. The judge ruled during while the trial was going on that no documents that could be utilized as evidence could be removed from their offices. And in fact, he did that. So that's going to be a major barrier to him. The other person is Bernard Ebbers, the former WorldCom CEO. Ebbers' plea is basically that he was sucked in the Enron tidal wave and received a very harsh sentence, 25 years, and he's 66 years old. However, he did have the largest accounting fraud in history, $11 billion. Those two are both asking for commutations. However, with the way America is going today with the animosity towards Wall Street, it's a very difficult time for them two to get approved on that.
Yeah, I would imagine it's a totally different climate to get pardoned from a white-collar crime, particularly given what's happening. You know, just walk me through. I mean, how many people apply for a pardon? How many people is it expected that the president will give the pardon to? And, you know, do you think some of those big names will be on the list?
Well, currently there's 2,300 applications on the president's desk right now for a pardon. There's almost 8,000 for commutations, most of those being from the mandatory minimums back through the 1990s. There's no telling how many is going to be approved. President Bush has done many more than his father did, but less than Clinton. One name that will probably get approved is Michael Milken, the junk bond king. He served 22 months of a 6-year sentence. When he got out of prison, he realized he had prostate cancer. He's donated a ton of money to medical research. He's actually been dubbed as the man who changed medicine. He's given a lot of money to other charities. He paid his $200 million fine.
Right.
And so he is looked upon very favorably right now. I think he is definitely someone who has a very good chance. The issue with Milken, though, and getting a pardon, the thing to remember on the economic side is the pardon relieves a civil disability to help you go on and improve your life. Of those 2,300 people that currently are applying for a pardon, 144 of those come from our service. And these are not millionaires. These are not billionaires. Michael Milken currently is worth $1 billion, even for paying the $200 million fine. So
Interesting.
To relieve any disabilities for someone like him, I don't know how much that actually helps him in his cause. Whereas you have middle class and lower class Americans who have done their time, paid their fines, and yet they're still being faced with this dilemma of not either being unemployed or underemployed. So their families are suffering as well. So I would prefer that the pardons go to someone who could actually utilize it and benefit from it.
Okay, well, Brian Poe, we're going to leave it there. Great points all around. Very interesting for sure. Thank you very much for joining us this morning.
Thank you so much.